This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Opposition calls for transparency. Special police investigation underway. And Trukai Industries Limited continue to support sports. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Jonathan Sibona. Thank you for joining us. Opposition leaders are calling on the government to make public the reforms being undertaken to remove Papua New Guinea from the Financial Action Task Force grey list.
Almost 3 months ago, on Friday, 13 February 2026, the Financial Action Task Force, or FATF, formally placed Papua New Guinea on its list of jurisdiction under increased monitoring, commonly referred to as the Grey List, following the FATF plenary held in Mexico City. During a press conference held last Friday in Port Moresby, opposition leaders called on Prime Minister James Marape to publicly inform the people of Papua New Guinea about the actions government is taking to get the country off the Grey List. Opposition leader James Domane says the public and other institutions need to understand these reforms so they can play their part in helping the nation exit the Grey List.
When is the Prime Minister going to publish all the reforms that he announced on the floor of Parliament that the government has taken to get us out of grey listing? He said it would happen in a matter of months. Where's the plan? Where's the sense of urgency? Where's the response?
He also says it is concerning to see the kina continue to depreciate, making it increasingly difficult for citizens to pay for essential goods and services.
Because devaluation is increasing the cost of living crisis that's affecting Papua New Guineans, and it's also increasing the amount of kina that we need to repay our loans.
Member for Yalibu Pangia, Peter O'Neill, who served in Parliament when the country was previously grey listed from 2014 to 2016, says it is not difficult for the country to be removed from the FATF grey list.
Because they're running the cash black economy. So if you want to get off the grey list, make sure that we have a cashless society. We have enough technology already.
He says the government needs to take the necessary action to regain the trust of the international community by addressing the concern of large volumes of cash transactions circulating in the country.
Usad man karam cash run, you have to question him. I'm going to tribal business. Every day is got to deal with cash.
Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
A special police investigation team is carrying out investigations into the massacre of more than 10 people and the burning of 6 houses in Sambio, Bulolo district. The investigation will go beyond the killings and examine alluvial mining operations in the area.
Morobe Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent Samson Siaguru says the killing of more than 10 people in Sambio is being treated as a massacre, with a special police investigation team now looking into the matter.
More like a massacre, and like 10 people, and now we are hearing that there are few unaccounted.
He says the investigation will go beyond the killings and focus on alluvial mine operations in the area, which are believed to be the cause of not only the recent Sambio incident, but also various law and order issues in the district.
Most of the situations or law and order situations is driven by this alluvial mining. So we need to look at how best we can, because the MRAs are issuing license and there is no proper regulations.
Morobe Rural Police Commander Chief Inspector Peter Yabun, who is also leading the investigation, is calling on community members to come forward with information to assist police inquiries. Chief Inspector Yabun also added that community members found harboring suspects will also face arrest.
You only suspect stop, you surround the suspect as soon as possible.
He added that police will continue gathering intelligence and arrest suspects to ensure they face the full process of the law.
Court is the middleman, and we will explain clearly. You know, clearing it, you will follow, that's your problem. If it money, if it married, you will get trouble.
Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
Chief Executive Officer of the Simbu Provincial Health Authority, Dr. Ken Kasi, has placed greater emphasis on vaccine rollout programs, saying vaccination must continue every year to safeguard communities from harmful diseases.
During the World Immunization Week celebration in Simbu, Chief Executive Officer of Simbu Provincial Health Authority, Dr. Ken Kasi, stressed the importance of immunization in protecting communities, particularly children, from preventable diseases.
Sick, by making some marasin na pinisin. But suppose we got him strong immunization system inside the Simbu province, and by finishing plant is 6 na plant yung marasin, blah abuse it. Na plant is saving, blah make it. Well system, blah.
He stated that Papua New Guinea's immunization coverage has improved to 50% last year and should target 60% this year.
About 80%, 90%, 100% immunization coverage. But you may stop less than 50% before. Now I'm coming up now to 50%. This year, why not reach 60%? You must make it. Next year, you block 70%. Suppose this year, block 70%. Of course, we can do it. 2025, 2024, the kamata ko sa bilo ko sa mall number blomi blalo immunization e mo glo konta kuda gempo konta big plan chuabe konta big plan kirawangi konta big plan so tumana na karamu itu ko kamata big plan.
Dr. Kasi reaffirmed Simbu Provincial Health Authority's commitment to increase immunization coverage to more than 70% across the district to better protect future generations.
On behalf of the board and management, or line the top, we are here to push you to reach those limits. If we reach 70%, 80% and 90% for our people of Simbu province. If we look at it, it's not beginning of one day, or by some blessing, or by some name, come back in the Simbu province, some name come back in the Papua New Guinea.
While conducting awareness activities, Dr. Kasi urged all health workers, partners and community members to support the immunization campaign in building a healthier community. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
During his recent visit to Guangdong University of Technology, Prime Minister James Marape encouraged students studying in China under the Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics program to remain focused on their education, live with purpose and prepare to help lead the country into the next 50 years.
Prime Minister James Marape recently visited the Guangdong University of Technology in China, where he met with the university president, toured the campus and interacted with PNG students while promoting science, technology, engineering and mathematics cooperation between the university and Papua New Guinea. Guangdong University of Technology is a multidisciplinary university specialized in engineering education. Under China-Papua New Guinea diplomatic relations, the Chinese government has provided scholarships to PNG for more than 40 years. Many Chinese provinces and universities also offer scholarships to students from Papua New Guinea while actively supporting PNG's STEM scholarship program. This program have benefited nearly 1,000 students over the years. During his visit, Prime Minister James Marape addressed students studying in China, saying the decision to send students abroad, particularly to study science, technology, engineering and mathematics, is part of a long-term strategy to prepare young Papua New Guineans for leadership roles in governance, business, technology, and other sectors. He urged students to learn from China's development and apply those lessons to their own lives and future contributions to Papua New Guinea. Speaking on behalf of PNG students, Representative Samuel Valuka thanked the Prime Minister for championing the STEM scholarship program, describing it as a bold and visionary initiative that has transformed the lives of many young Papua New Guineans. Valuka said the students greatly appreciate the government's support in funding their education even during challenging economic times. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The Internal Revenue Commission has officially opened its Hela Provincial Tax Office and staff accommodation, marking the establishment of its 23rd tax office in Papua New Guinea. The new tax office will operate from the Hela 2 building in Tari, Hela Province.
The event was officially launched by the member for Taripori and Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, James Marape, alongside Hela Governor Philip Ndialu. The establishment of the IRC Tari office, supported by newly recruited staff, represents a significant step in expanding government services to the people of Hela Province. Acting Commissioner General Sam Loy emphasized that the initiative is about bringing government services closer to the people, making tax compliance, access and opportunities more immediate and practical. Mr. Loy highlighted that 43% of IRC tax operations staff are now based in the provinces, working closely with local communities to effectively deliver services at both provincial and district levels. This milestone reflects the Internal Revenue Commission's commitment to decentralization, improved service delivery and strengthening its presence across Papua New Guinea. The initiative was first introduced by former Commissioner General Sam Koim in 2019 and has now been realized under the leadership of the Acting Commissioner General. Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with more local stories. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Ready for the world, so is your Visa Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Visa Visa card.
I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
You are watching National MTV News. The board of the Bank of Papua New Guinea has endorsed an emergency liquidity assistance policy framework aimed at strengthening the central bank's ability to respond to extreme short-term liquidity pressures in the banking system.
In a statement, the bank stressed that the framework is part of normal central banking contingency planning and is not linked to any current concerns about the health of the financial system. It noted that the banking system remains well capitalized with high levels of liquid assets held by all institutions. The Bank of Papua New Guinea says Hela policy framework formalizes its approach to providing temporary liquidity support to eligible commercial banks facing severe but short-term funding constraints, in line with its role under the Central Bank Act as lender of last resort. The framework is designed to support overall financial system stability while ensuring assistance is provided in a prudent, controlled, and transparent manner. Support will only be extended to institutions that are solvent and viable with a focus on system stability rather than the survival of any individual institution. Charlie Dumavi, National MTV News.
Pacific International Hospital, in partnership with ICARE, has successfully delivered a subsidized cataract surgery program in Lae following a free eye screening campaign at its Brian Bell Plaza outlet.
It aimed to expand access to affordable, high-quality eye care and reduce avoidable blindness in Papua New Guinea by combining early detection with a subsidized treatment. A total of 11 cataract surgeries were performed, restoring sight and improving the quality of life for patients, while 25 others received specialist consultations after being identified during the screening phase. Cataracts remain a leading cause of preventable blindness in Papua New Guinea, and this outreach enabled patients to access timely treatment closer to home, reducing the need to costly travel to Port Moresby. Teleconsultation services also remain available to provide remote specialist advice. The program builds on the success of an October 2025 outreach initiative by Pacific International Hospital and ICARE, which delivered 177 surgeries, demonstrating a scalable, community-based approach to tackling avoidable blindness. Nicole Rema, National MTV News.
Madam Governor Ramsey Pariwa visited Manam Island, bringing messages of hope and delivering financial and educational support to communities facing ongoing challenges.
Madam Governor Ramsey Pariwa has reaffirmed his strong connections with the people of Manam Island in Bogia, Medang Province, during a recent visit, describing it as both a personal and official mission. Speaking to communities, he says the people of Manam had played an important role in shaping his life and leadership journey, and that his visit was a way of standing in solidarity with the people. The governor highlighted education as his top priority, stating that it remains the foundation for the future of both Medang Province and Manam Island. He told students and parents that their future depends on what they learn, especially as the island continues to face serious challenges. He also acknowledged the impacts of climate change, rising sea levels, and ongoing volcanic activities which continue to threaten land and livelihoods on the island. As part of his support, Governor Pariwa announced increased assistance under the Sepita Bata Tertiary Scholarship Program. He says eligible students from Manam will now receive 75% scholarship support compared to the usual 50%. The governor also delivered financial assistance to all 15 wards on the island, with each receiving 25,000 to support community needs. Additional funding was provided to schools, health services, youth groups, churches, and local organizations across Manam Island, including support for the Tanepoa Council of Chiefs. Chairman Willie Tapunai, speaking on behalf of the chiefs, welcomed the support and says it was the first time traditional leaders had received such recognition. Charlie Dumavi, National MTV News.
The Internal Revenue Commission has hosted the 2025 11th Pacific Manager Development Program Recall Day in Port Moresby, bringing together 4 Papua New Guinea participants from PNG Customs Services and the Internal Revenue Commission to present the outcomes of their management projects.
The event marked a significant milestone in the PMDP journey, with the head of the Pacific Islands Tax Administrators Association Secretariat joining virtually to witness the presentations and formally receive the completed projects on behalf of regional partners and sponsors. The 11th PMDP was held in Nadi, Fiji from 14 to 25 July 2025, bringing together 23 participants from across 15 Pacific jurisdictions. Following the workshop in Fiji, participants returned to their home organizations and spent several weeks implementing their projects, supported by ongoing mentoring and weekly progress tracking. During the recent 2-week intensive program in Port Moresby, participants explored 7 core management disciplines with a focus on leadership, strategic thinking, and operational effectiveness. A major highlight of the program was the development of 23 practical project proposals, including 12 custom projects and 11 revenue projects. Each project was designed using structured project management frameworks with a clear focus on delivering measurable improvements to systems, processes, and service delivery within their respective organizations. The Recall Day served as the culmination of the PMDP journey, a platform where participants presented their completed projects, shared lessons learned, demonstrated measurable outcomes, and officially handed over their initiatives to project sponsors. For the 4 PNG participants, the event was both a celebration of achievement and a commitment to continuous improvement within Papua New Guinea Customs and the Internal Revenue Commission. Their projects reflected innovation, leadership, and a strong dedication to enhancing operational efficiency and public service delivery. The program was delivered in partnership with the Internal Revenue Commission, PNG Customs Services, the Oceania Customs Organization, and the Australian Government through DFAT. Jacinta Dr. National MTV News.
A China-based Milne Bay mining company has donated cash and kind to the Milne Bay Provincial Disaster Office to assist communities badly affected by Tropical Cyclone Hela recently.
Meadow Mining Company contributed 10,000 kina in cash, along with 400 bags of 5 kg rice, 100 cartons of Besta tin fish, and 33 cartons of cooking oil. Company Administration and Liaison Officer Ron Earl Tobesa said the donation was directed by the company's head office in Port Moresby to support people in communities affected by Tropical Cyclone Hela. Mr. Tobesa said the company has been operating in Milne Bay Province for 6 months and felt obligated to assist through with the donation. He added that this was the first time the company had contributed to a disaster appeal in the province. In receiving the donation, acting Milne Bay Provincial Disaster Coordinator Randall Ganisi assured the company that the cash and relief supplies would be properly accounted for and distributed to affected communities. Mr. Ganisi said the donation was also witnessed by a UNDP representative. He also conveyed appreciation on behalf of the Provincial Disaster Committee Chair Lady Sharon Mura and Milne Bay Governor Gordon Wesley. Meanwhile, UNDP Humanitarian Coordination Officer Lindsay Lambi witnessed the presentation. He said they are awaiting a report from the Milne Bay Provincial Executive Council to guide the next phase of the response. Mimi Pio, National MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NAS Fund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 cleanup building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Skill Rise, and by you like it.
Years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high antenna load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You are watching National MTV News. As part of its lead-up activities to the employer conference held recently, Number One Super Limited delivered superannuation awareness sessions to students from Balop Teachers College and the Lay School of Nursing, engaging more than 200 participants from both institutions.
Come to students preparing to enter two of the country's most vital professions, teaching and nursing. The sessions were designed to introduce students to the fundamentals of superannuation before they enter the workforce and receive their first pay slip. Teachers and nurses represent the backbone of Papua New Guinea, educating future generations and delivering essential healthcare services, often under demanding conditions and with unwavering commitment. The sessions emphasize the importance of starting early, understanding how superannuation works, and making informed financial decisions to ensure financial security in retirement for a lifetime of service. NSL Chairman Richard Sinamoy noted that nurses and teachers make up a large portion of the fund's membership and continue to play a vital role in the country's well-being. The initiative reflects NSL's broader commitment to strengthening the superannuation system, recognizing that strong member outcomes begin with awareness, education, and early engagement. Nicole Rema, National MTV News.
Now moving to overseas news. Emergency services were called to Rose Meadow around 1:30 a.m. in the morning after reports of a man assaulting a number of people inside a home.
Emergency services were called to Rose Meadow at around 1:30 a.m. this morning after reports a man had assaulted a number of people inside a home that were known to him. On arrival, police arrived at Juliet Close. They discovered the bodies of a woman in her 60s and a man in his 20s, along with a 64-year-old man with critical head injuries. The injured man was taken to hospital but died of his injuries a short time later. Now, police established a crime scene, and at 2:30 this morning, officers encountered a silver sedan driven by a 32-year-old man near the home, who police believe is related to the occupants of the house. He was arrested and taken to Campbelltown Police Station this morning, where he's expected to be questioned by police. The homicide squad will assist police's investigation as it continues this morning.
A man has been charged with the murder of a 5-year-old girl in Alice Springs, along with 2 other offences.
It was never a matter of if police were going to charge 47-year-old Jefferson Lewis, but only a matter of time. And yesterday afternoon, they did exactly that, charging Mr. Lewis with 1 count of murder and 2 other offences. These charges, of course, do come 1 week on since 5-year-old Kumanjai little baby disappeared from the Old Timers Aboriginal Town Camp in Alice Springs. Now, Mr. Lewis remains in Darwin after he was evacuated on Thursday night following his arrest. That development, of course, did spark widespread violence on the local streets of Alice Springs, so he remains here for his own personal safety, and he will remain in custody until he faces court later this week. Police do say that this development is the result of an extensive and complex investigation.
This remains a deeply distressing matter, and our thoughts are firmly with Kumanjai's family, loved ones, and the wider community that have been deeply impacted by these events.
Protests have erupted across the globe as workers voice growing anger over rising costs and stagnant wages.
Protesters smash into a wall of police near the US Embassy in Manila. Thousands venting their frustration on what is typically a day about the worker, but which this year was dominated by war.
There's a domino effect. Prices increase across the board.
Asia has acutely felt the rise in costs, from fuel to fertiliser. In Indonesia, tens if not hundreds of thousands rallied despite a heavy police presence in the capital.
Raw materials are becoming increasingly hard to find and expensive.
May the 1st was a public holiday for the first time in South Korea. The word fight emblazoned on the headbands of activists demanding insecure workers also have the right to rest. The mandatory day off in France meant that turnout at marches was massive.
Everything has gone up, but our salaries haven't moved. We can't keep going like this.
Violent clashes led to hundreds of arrests in Istanbul, where police blocked access to a popular protest site. Anger at the government also drove turnout in Venezuela's capital, Caracas.
I'm 22. All my life I've lived in a dictatorship. I'm not willing to lose my future.
Union! Union! Leading chants in New York was its self-proclaimed socialist mayor.
Together we will show the world what solidarity means.
United in cause and making their voices heard.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Start your journey with Telecom.
Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Wanted Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Wanted Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Melanesia has the 4th highest rates of cervical cancer globally.
Monday night on In Focus, we discussed the prevalence of cervical cancer in Papua New Guinea.
There's no data sharing so that can lead and guide us, the government.
As well as the work the We Are One Foundation is doing in the fight against cervical cancer.
Charity deals with top and down, top to bottom, but a more of a philanthropical approach. This is we mobilize the whole community, all the corporates, all the NGOs, them all together and for a good cause.
That's on Monday night.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Trukai Industries Limited continues to show its support for community and sports development, hosting the Trukai Fun Run T-shirt auction event.
While with Trukai Industries Limited hosting the Trukai Fun Run T-shirt auction event, Trukai Industries General Manager Andrew Grace gave his remarks at the event, highlighting the company's ongoing role in supporting communities and schools.
These events happen every year, and Trukai have been sponsoring these events for over 25 years, and every year it just gets better and better. And I'd like to say special thanks to Peggy and the marketing team, who've done a wonderful job in putting this all together tonight. Trukai is obviously been in PNG for many years, 56 years in total, and it's been wonderful to see our business grow and grow over the years.
Grace says Trukai Industries continues to support.
It's just like Team PNG is also growing in sports. So tonight is around to celebrate sports, for us to bid and bid liberally. The money raised tonight will go to supporting Team PNG.
He also stressed on Trukai Industries' involvement in sports, saying the company remains committed to promoting healthy living and youth participation across the country.
And it's just a great opportunity for businesses in Port Moresby to give back to the community, and then for everyone to prepare for the fun run that will happen.
He says Trukai Fun Run is expected to take place on June this year.
In June, and that's just celebrating sports all across the country, and it's something that is just a fantastic day for the family to get out there, be active, and enjoy sports together.
The Trukai industry says the initiative continues to make a positive impact through sport in the country. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Industries Limited also hosted a special event in Port Moresby, bringing together swimming legends, partners and schools to celebrate history and support community through sport and education programs.
Trukai Industries Limited hosted the Legends in Swimming Conversation and the Trukai Fun Run T-shirt auction at the Hilton Hotel in Port Moresby. The event marked the 20th anniversary of Ryan Pinney's historic Commonwealth Games gold medal in 100-meter butterfly. Ryan Pinney was joined by Australian swimmer Michael Klim for a special discussion. The two former swimmers reflected on the 2006 Commonwealth Games, where Pinney won gold and Klim took silver in a memorable race. Both athletes shared their experience, challenges and achievements, inspiring young Papua New Guineans to aim high in sport. The event also featured the Trukai Fun Run T-shirt auction, with companies and partners placing bids to purchase shirts that will be given to schools across Port Moresby. The initiative aims to support education, promote healthy living and encourage students to take part in sport. Several large organizations attended the event, including Trophy House, CPL Group of Companies, and New Guinea Theodist, along with other stakeholders. Trukai Industries say the event highlights the importance of sports development, partnerships and giving back to the community. The night ended on a high note, celebrating PNG's sporting success while supporting the next generation of athletes and students. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Papua New Guinea boxing has reached new heights after two strong performances in Auckland, New Zealand, where Sheila Yama made history and John Ume delivered a powerful win.
Papua New Guinea's Sheila Yama has created history on the international stage, winning the IBF International Super Lightweight Championship in Auckland yesterday, May 2nd, 2026. Yama faced China's undefeated Haini Mulataiali and dominated the fight from the start to the finish. Her strength, speed and control proved too strong as she secured a memorable victory and claimed the title. The win marks a major milestone for PNG boxing as Yama becomes one of the country's top female fighters on the world stage. Meanwhile, another PNG male boxer, John Ume, has also impressed the BX9 Volume 5 tournament in Auckland.
Oh, big right hand! Oh my goodness!
Ume first defeated Alex Lual by split decision in a tough contest, showing determination and skill in the ring. He followed that performance with a strong technical knockout win, proving his power and consistency. Both fighters have made Papua New Guinea proud, delivering outstanding results on international stages. Their victories highlight the growing strength of PNG boxing and inspire young athletes across the country to aim high in the sport. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja ha? Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 cleanup building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout Rice, and by you like it.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck.
like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 Kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
Sport is one thing that can give kids direction and keep us out of troubles.
Sport is more than just a game. It's passion, it's pride, it's community. Every week we bring you highlights, the heat and the heart of the game.
Very special representing our country.
Big plays, big personalities and big moments. If it's making headlines and it's making history, it's on Sports Scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You are watching Trukai Sports. The men's premier teams taking part in the Port Moresby Soccer Association competition has 1 more week left before concluding the first normal season.
The Port Moresby Soccer Association Games Coordinator Peter Matthew has informed Trukai Sports that games for premier teams are now in its round 8 with competitive matches scheduled between the premier teams. He said premier teams are performing to their standard, but there are still gaps to fill in order to find the top 4 teams.
We got 1 week left. Week 9 will be next weekend, which is the last week of our premier games for the men's division, while the under-19 women's premier Division 1 and Division 2 will continue to play their last remaining games, probably for another 1 week, and then we have a break, and then we'll resume our round 2 during maybe end of May or something. So this is the updates from yesterday's games now, or today's.
He also gave an overall update for the competition, noting that another 1 week will be given to the under-19 women's premier division to fully complete their games.
It's not confirmed yet because all teams, most of the teams are in the premier division are up to their standard of playing, which competitiveness is between those teams. So there's, our team run away or points ladder. I think points is very close between each of those premier teams. So the minor premier is still open for especially these 4 teams who are currently in the top 4. FC Genesis, Blue Kumurs, Kele Runa, and the other 4th place team is Munkas. So those 4 teams, I believe round 2 comes, they'll be going a bit stronger. Trying to maintaining this position inside the top 4 now. Hopefully get the minor premiership for this season. The other lower divisions, we can look at them still the same. Most teams are not really struggling, but all workload, the toughness of the game, and stuff namel all yet. So look at them, all the top 4 finalists still open.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The Murat NCD Women's Football Club, currently sitting second on the Premier Division ladder of the Port Moresby Soccer Association competition, aims to climb to the top through continued commitment, training and skill development.
Head coach Kevin Friday highlighted the team's journey throughout the competition so far, saying they have been performing well with positive results in recent matches.
So far, games played women's played 5 games so far with good results, so unbeaten in the 5 games. They still have washout games on the way. So now currently all stop second place, being competition leaders University in Genesis. Both teams are also undefeated. Murat is undefeated. So.
He said there have been challenges along the way, but the team has continued to build and improve their game's techniques.
Yes, we call challenge. Most of the girls now, a lot of these young girls, they are unknown. We all start, I think some of them have been with 3 years with the club now. They've been going with the club, so they all work to improve their performance, ball, skills, ball, passing, ball. Past time all been coming all plywood, so got name players to play one time all, but they done good, all go good, yes.
The Murat NCDFC remains confident in its game plan while also acknowledging the strength of the other competitors, who continue to push them in closely contested matches.
I think, the competition is going tough. They have tough teams like University, Finance, Genesis to face. So these are the teams that's going to give Murat girls a hard time in their competition. Yes, thank you.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Ready for the world, so is your Teaser Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Teaser Visa card.
Years ago, Data PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Data PNG.
I am Nathan Hikus. Join me on the 10th of May at Sir Hubert Murray Stadium for the Mother's Day Charity Music Festival. To support the cervical cancer unit at Port Moresby General Hospital. Please do come along, grab your tickets now at any phone house outlet. Let's celebrate Mother's Day together. Let's go!
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, partly cloudy with possible afternoon showers. Daru, partly cloudy with rain and rain showers. Kerama, cloudy with afternoon drizzles. Alotau, cloudy then few evening showers. And Popondetta, mostly fine through partly cloudy. In the Momase region, Lei City, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Medeng, partly cloudy then evening showers. Biwek, rain and rain showers. And Vanimo, rain and rain showers. In the NGI region, Lorengau, fine, partly cloudy with chances of evening drizzle. Kavieng, fine, partly cloudy with afternoon brief showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy with few afternoon showers. Kimbe, partly cloudy, then few possible showers. And Boka, cloudy with occasional showers, rain and thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, morning fog patches clearing into partly cloudy with possible few showers. Goroka, Bans and Kundiawa, morning fog patches clearing to partly cloudy with possible few showers. And Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, morning fog patches clearing then partly cloudy with few showers.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Sunday the 3rd of May 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.